Alright, these are my three people. Well, I'm Arthur Cardenas. This is my persuasive speech from my Speech 101 class. What if certain aspects of college today prevented future generations of people from contributing to America effectively? It would mean the end of the innovative ideas of possible students staying unrevealed because they couldn't afford to reinforce them with the credibility that a college degree would provide. It would mean that the hardworking and enthusiastic people who manage to graduate from college are handicapped from the start, not only from the massive debt they are forced to incur, but also from the knowledge they gain that is considered incomplete or irrelevant by too many employers today. To find solutions for these problems, everyone must first realize the most important problems and understand the ways they can be fixed. Because of the growing irrelevancy of college degrees, the amount of college graduates in America feeling little economic benefits from them is increasing. Therefore, the most important aspects, pricing and curriculum of college today, must be overhauled. Burd, an author at a website called Higher Ed Watch, explains that according to a U.S. Department of Education study, about 53% of all bachelor's degree recipients who graduated from college from 2007 to 2008 had a total debt of about $30,500 or more from it. What this means is that students must start paying off such excessive debt as quick as possible to avoid being burdened for years on end. Consequently, instead of waiting and finding a job appropriate for their education, they accept any job offer available. Evidence of this is present in Richard Vedder's online article, Why Did 17 Million Students Go to College?, where he utilized information from the Bureau of Labor Statistics to summarize that about 17 million American college graduates accepted jobs that fail to utilize any knowledge or skills that are usually gained from bachelor's degrees. So what is the easiest way to reduce this burden on students? Most people would say to lower the most obviously expensive part of attending college, which is tuition. However, despite colleges receiving thousands of dollars from each student a year, it's not enough. Author Gail Chaddock states some reasons for this in his online article about rising tuition costs. Some reasons he cites include increased government regulations, increased remedial support in reading, writing, and math, and growing costs of health benefits for faculty and students, and raising and recruiting costs that are escalating faster than inflation. However, this by no means indicates the American collegiate system is blameless for the problems facing their students. Quite the contrary, actually. College today is also failing to teach students everything they need to know to succeed. Erik, Vance, author of the article, College Graduates Lack Key Skills, proved this within it, and I quote, 305 executives of companies were asked what they looked for in a job candidate. The top three choices were teamwork skills, critical thinking, analytic reasoning skills, and oral written communication. The report emphasized the need for colleges to integrate the study of civics and sciences into the whole curriculum. It's clear from Erik Vance's article that some companies may actually want someone who's more socially experienced, and the curriculum should address this. Despite the enormity of the faults that the curriculum and debt causes students today, there are ways that we can begin to repair it. One way in particular that can lessen the amount that college students must pay for is using modern technology. Electronic information, by nature, is easily updated and therefore always relevant. This is something books can't claim. Student textbooks are sometimes a significant monetary requirement for school, but through electronic consolidation devices, such as electronic book readers, students won't have to pay for the cost that printing and binding large sources of information would entail. On that topic, schools could require less information bought by the student, period, eliminating paper costs in the process, while using cost-free online services to teach instead. Author Barseghian touches upon this idea in her article, 3 Trends That Will Shape the Future of the Curriculum. However, some more relevant examples include the use of Encyclopedia Britannica, whose information comes from Nobel Prize-winning professors, or Google's various education applications. As for changing the curriculum, author Barseghian also addresses this in her article. She states that we should focus on building a curriculum around a student's interests, because academic achievement directly relates to the passion a student has for that academic subject. To elaborate further, perhaps what would be best today is to start over and reevaluate what the real-world interests are again. If this means that some degrees or classes are near useless now and need to be removed, that is all the better for the funding of the classes that are actually useful. An example of this could be removing programming classes that are teaching computer code techniques that will be obsolete in a couple of years. in its place, start a class about specifically maintaining codes on social networks such as Facebook or Google+. In sum, what has been advocated throughout the speech is a radical change to the college system. Allowing the student to use the internet as primary resources and learning aids will help keep the cost down for them. A revised curriculum that includes more personalization as well as a broader practical emphasis can result in an ultimately more relevant degree too. Neither of these concepts is unreasonable to assume of a system that demands such high costs of each member within it. If America can be convinced to update such an enduring system to make it relevant, by writing Congress, appointing proper representatives, or any other way its citizens can, then not only may the benefits of college become economically convincing again for many more people, but consequently the economic plight of all this country's inhabitants may ease as well. Hopefully then, the happiness and strength of the nation can make an equally inspiring comeback too. All information presented here is on my own and will be cited in the video description. Thank you for your time. Bye.